Hey guys, thanks for joining me and welcome back. So today in this video, I've just been requested just to do a wig review based on this curly unit, and I did have this curly unit already. I had purchased this like last year. I removed the lace, so unfortunately I won't be showing you how to remove the lace in this video. But anyway, I've never worn the wig. This is my first time using it this evening. So the wig that I'm going to be reviewing is by a company called It's a Wig. This is what the tag looks like. I'll show you the box and the packaging later in the video. The name of this wig is HH Lace Peruvian Jerry. The color is TT1B/30. TT means two-toned. The 1B is the darkest color you see here at the top. The 30 is this honey brown or honey blonde color. Again, the color is TT1B30. Now, yeah, this is one of my favorites. The color is just simply just beautiful, and it looks like literally like it's growing from my head. So I'm going to show you in this video a couple of techniques that I use to make my natural hairline look natural and the wig hairline look natural. So now, guys, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you can get all the details on a lot of things that I do here on the channel. And yeah, so all you have to do is just subscribe, and don't forget to click that little notification bell so that way you'll know every time I upload a video. And so this is the wig. It's by It's a Wig, and it is 100% human hair premium mixed. Premium mix means that it's mixed with human hair and maybe synthetic hair. So I always treat wigs that are a blend like this as if they're 100% synthetic. So I won't do anything like flat iron it and straighten it out or recurl it, especially a super curly wig like this. I've done that to other wigs, but never to a super curly wig. So again, guys, the lace has already been removed. But anyway, it pretty much comes just like the way you see it now, with the hairnet on it, and it comes with some packaging inside just to help keep the shape. So I'm just going to take all of that out, and I'm going to take the hairnet off, and the hairnet off. And this is a long wig, guys. It's kind of long, maybe about, I would say 20 inches, and super curly, and the color is awesome. The color is everything for me, and it has like that ombre look, or as if color it's growing from your scalp. That's my favorite kind of styles to rock. This is what the inside of the cap look like. It has two combs here on the side, and as you can see here, this is the parting space that they give you. It's really not a lot of parting space, but you know, I'm going to show you how I'm going to work with the parting space. There's a comb in the back, also at the nape, and also there are two adjustable straps where you can make this wig either tight or as loose as you like. So yeah, I'm going to just hook them into place because I really don't need the adjustable straps, because this wig is really a good fit without the straps on, and I'm not going to use the comb. So let me just take this off, and I was holding down my edges with this wig grip, and this is another wig grip that I'm wearing, and this is like the wig grip cap, and they also have it available in the band, and this is the band here. And basically, guys, what this does is it keeps your wig from sliding off, moving out of place. It prevents it from shifting. I've been using wig grips now for years, so I always like to tell people, if you're a wig wearer and you just wear only maybe like a stocking cap, you really have to make sure your wig is secure. You may have to use bobby pins or a elastic band method in the back, meaning you sew an elastic band inside to help keep your wig on and in place. I like to use the wig grips for a lot of my wigs, and yeah, so that's what that looks like inside. And again, this is the parting space, and it's okay. So I'm just going to put it on. I'm going to turn the wig upside down, and I'm just going to slip it on my head. All right, and make sure you just put it on and put it into place. You can put this wig, let me just pull this down. So you want to make sure that you get it on and into place, just like that. I'm going to push it back a little bit, and if you use the combs, make sure you slip the comb under your wig grip or your wig cap. So I'm going to insert the comb in the back under my wig cap. And my jewelry is getting caught on this. Like this, just open up the curls a little bit. You can open up the curls with your fingers, meaning because it looks kind of flat when you take it out of the package, fresh out the package. Also, to give the curls a little bit more life, I like to kind of just run my fingers down a little bit, just to kind of make the curls look more like natural hair instead of maybe like wig hair. So yeah, so I just like to do that all over the wig, under the wig, inside the wig. Okay, so now after I've gotten it into place, I'm going to take my comb and create a part, but I'm going to slide my wig back a little bit because I want to use my own natural hair to help create the baby hair effect. And yeah, so I'm going to slide it back just a little bit, and the wig grip really is preventing me from sliding this back the way I need to, so I might have to just lift it up. And yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these little sides here. You want to make sure that your wig is laying down and flat and in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 bobby pins, one for each side. And so I'm going to take the bobby pin and I'm going to just put it there just to hold that flat down and into place. And once that's in, what I like to do, see now you don't see it lifting. Also, what I like to do is just take some of those hairs and just bring them down, smooth it down a little bit, so that it'll hide a lot of the edge. And I'm going to do the same to the other side, making sure those little flaps here are not lifting up. This is one of the things you have to do with synthetic wigs, because they don't really function and operate the same as maybe like a natural hair wig, a human hair wig. So you kind of have to make it kind of work a little bit. And let me push my cap back a little bit. I have to put my finger underneath there, get it back. Okay. Yeah. So the next thing I want to show you what I do to make it look more natural. It's like, if you can see right here, and let me push my cap on this side back a little bit. Then you can see some of the lace edge where I removed the lace. You can see that edge a little bit. And what I like to do is I like to take an old eyeshadow. This is the NYX eyeshadow. This is the white, gray, and black. And I use the black right here, guys. And I'll use a old brush that I'm not going to use anymore. And I'll take this and I will pick up some of that black. Let me make sure I'm getting into it. You want to just pick up some of that black, load up your brush. You can use any kind of brush. You don't have to use this brush. You can use your finger if you wanted to. But I'm going to use a brush because it's going to be easier to show you what I'm doing. And I just take and just dust that eyeshadow right there on the edge of the lace. And if your hair is thinning in this area, you can also use the same method with the eyeshadow and an old brush to kind of fill in your edges. I'm going to show you. I'm going to fill in this a little bit, but first I'm going to take most of that eyeshadow that's on the brush and put it on the lace. And I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Now right here my edges are a little thin, but I'm going to show you very lightly. What I like to do is brush really lightly and just sort of darken it a little bit. You don't want to color the whole area in because it won't look natural. And you want to just lightly dust it in, and just make sure that you've got the edge of your lace covered. And if you have to use more eyeshadow, use more eyeshadow, but don't use a lot. Use a little bit at a time and lightly brush it on. After that's in place, what I like to do is just make sure that the hair is kind of falling in this area so that it's not such a big deal. And if the wind blows your hair a little bit, guys, it's not a big deal. I mean, I remember years ago people made a big deal on YouTube about the wind blowing and blowing your hair back. I mean, it's you know, it's a wig. It's not going to blow off. And if anyone sees what's going on underneath here, all you simply have to do is just kind of put your hair back into place. Simple as that. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Now, as you can already see, there's somewhat of a part going on right here. But what you want to do is you just want to take a comb similar to this, rat tail, small teeth comb like this, and you just want to create your part by just separating the hairs. You just want to just separate them, get them down. And what I like to do is I like to push my wig back just enough so that I could use my own natural hairline to help create the rest of my part. And so yeah, and so I'm just gonna kind of brush that over, and maybe even just kind of just push that over. I love these combs because you can really manipulate your hair and the wig hair very well. And now what I'm going to do, guys, also, because this is normally what I would do when I wear this wig, is I'll take this part of the comb and I'll just go in right at my natural hairline and just flick a little bit of my natural hair out and over the edge of the lace wig. This is going to give me a more natural looking hairline right here in the front, and that's the only place I'm kind of wanting that natural looking hairline. I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, so I kind of think I got my part together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a little bit of the Style Factor Edge Booster. I like this a lot because this really holds down my natural hair really well, and also it makes it look like it has a relaxer on the edges. So I really like this, so I'm going to just use a little bit of this. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit on my fingers, only a little bit, and I'm just going to lay down the baby hairs along this area right here. I'm going to use my comb just to make it look natural. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, picking up a little bit of that edge booster and just sort of laying down the hair that I've already like pulled out from under the wig. This is my natural hair now that I'm adding the edge booster to, and it's going to help me to have a more natural looking hairline. So I'm going to use this little brush that I picked up from the beauty supply store. It's a comb and a brush. Sort of looks like that little toothbrush kind of thing that the girls are using here on YouTube, and I'm just going to just bring down my own natural baby hair and kind of just swoop it around a little bit. Now I don't really do a lot of this kind of stuff to my natural hairline, but I wanted to show you that with this edge booster product you can really just get your natural hair laying really nice and flat. I'm going to take a liner brush. This is a liner brush. This is by Smashbox, and I'm going to use a little bit of the Full Coverage Concealer by NYX NYX. This color that I'm using is called Tan, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that, and I'm going to use this in my part to create a more realistic looking part. I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to use a tiny bit because I want it to look natural. And I'm going to bring the concealer into the part of the wig and right down to my natural hairline, and I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to use a little bit. Always start with a little bit and just work it down. And I'm going to pat it into place so that it looks nice and natural, and it doesn't look like that I just put some concealer there and it's just laying at the top. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, so let me look in the mirror, see how that's looking. And see, when you choose a concealer that's closer to your natural hairline color, it looks really natural. It doesn't look really odd. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the edge booster, and I'm just going to make a little bit more baby hair right here in this area. Okay guys, and last but not least, don't forget, if you want to darken any of the grays that are here in the front, just lightly tap your brush that has the black eyeshadow on it. Just dust it into the areas where you just want to hide a little bit of that gray. And yeah, so that's it guys. That's how I do my wigs when I wear this wig. I also did a review on this wig in black, or the 1B, and it looks really pretty too. So let me just turn around so you guys can see what this is looking like. And when I do wear this wig in the other color, I have shortened it to about up to here. So, but I'm going to leave it long this time. And yeah guys, so that is it for this. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. If you have any questions about this wig, about anything you want to ask me about this wig and about my method, I definitely will definitely leave your questions in the comment section below, and I'll answer you as soon as I can. And yeah guys, and with this gel guys, you don't even have to, with this edge booster gel, you don't even have to tie your edges down. As you can see, I didn't even have to tie this down to make these edges lay. I mean, and they look like they've been relaxed also, nice and smooth. I really like that edge booster. It really comes, I think it comes in several different scents, but this is the citrus scent that I'm using. Smells like citrus, very light scent. It smells really nice. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Let me know what you're doing for the holidays. I'm not doing that much. We'll be staying close to home this year. And yeah, so if you have any questions, just leave them below and I'll answer you as soon as I can. So guys, continue to enjoy your holidays. Stay blessed, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye bye.